Hey there, Melbourne, and all you crypto fans across Australia and all over the world. Welcome to my deep dive into the wild world of Bitcoin in 2025, coming to you from Albury, Wodonga, to be exact, Albury. I'm grateful to be here and going back home to Melbourne tomorrow. So yes, coming to you from Albury. I'm Sash from CRYPTOLOGIC, and today we're unpacking the latest news with a focus on what's happening right here in Australia, Melbourne, plus the global trends shaping the crypto landscape. This is a big one, so grab a coffee, settle in, and let's talk Bitcoin. Everything in Australian dollars for you folks at home. Ready? Let's go. So, Melbourne's crypto scene is absolutely buzzing. Picture this. Bitcoin's price today, July 31st, 2025, is sitting at a whopping 183,594.23. with a 24-hour trading volume of 69.23 billion. That's massive. Just a couple of weeks ago, it hit all-time high of 182,039.75, and it's still climbing. Why? Well, Melbourne's playing a big role, and I'm going to break it down for you. First up, let's talk about the Monochrome Bitcoin ETF launched on the CBOE Australia exchange. This is huge. It's Australia's first ETF that directly holds Bitcoin. If you're in Melbourne's financial district, maybe sipping a flat white near Collins Street, this is your ticket to crypto without the hassle or wallets or exchanges. It's regulated under Australia's financial services licensing regime, so you get investor protections you wouldn't find on some shady offshore platform. For our city's investors, whether you're a young professional or managing a super fund, this ETF makes Bitcoin as easy as buying shares. Now, check this out. Melbourne's part of Australia's crypto ATM explosion. We've got nearly 1,200 Bitcoin ATMs across the country, up from just 73 just 2 years ago. Companies like CoinFlip and Bitcoin Depot are popping these kiosks up in our convenience stores and shopping hubs. You can walk in, feed in cash, and get Bitcoin in your digital wallet, or sell your tokens for Australian dollars. CoinFlip says transactions through these ATMs have quadrupled in the past year, with commissions between 6 and 14%. But heads up, those fees are steep, and the Australian Taxation Office is watching closely to curb any dodgy dealings. So, if you are using these, keep your receipts and report those capital gains. Speaking of regulations, Melbourne's crypto scene has its challenges. Back in 2015, our big four banks, Commonwealth Bank, Westpac, ANZ and NAB, shut down accounts for 13 out of 17 Bitcoin exchanges, citing risks like money laundering. Things have eased up since then, with the government even suggesting no sales tax on Bitcoin buys. But the ATO's Serious Financial Crime Task Force is still on high alert, especially with those ATMs. Melbourne investors, you've got to stay compliant. Track every transaction, or you might get a nasty surprise come tax time. And here's something wild. Crypto-backed loans are popping up in Melbourne. Lenders are taking Bitcoin as collateral for loans around 140,000 Australian dollars. Sounds cool, right? But economists like Sol Eslake are waving red flags, warning that a Bitcoin price crash would spark financial contagion. Remember, Bitcoin lost 73% of its value between November 2021 and November 2022. So, if you are eyeing these loans, tread carefully. Now, let's zoom out to the global Bitcoin scene, because what happens overseas impacts us here in Melbourne. Bitcoin hit an all-time high American or US $122,838. That's Australian 182.838 on July the 14th, 2025. Thanks to pro-crypto moves from the Trump administration. The US SEC greenlit in-kind Bitcoin ETFs, boosting market efficiency, and the global crypto market's now worth over $6 trillion Australian. Analysts are predicting Bitcoin could hit US 145,167, that's Australian 216,167 by the end of 2025, with some even dreaming of $500,000. That's Australian 744,500 if big funds jump in. Guys, it's not all rosy. Experts like Sean Callow are warning of a potential bubble. If prices tank, it could get messy, very messy. Plus, there is a long-term worry about quantum computing cracking Bitcoin's cryptography. 46% of experts say the crypto community isn't ready for that. And here's a local twist. Trump's tariffs, like 35% on Canadian imports, could weaken the Aussie dollar, making Bitcoin pricier for us. Commonwealth Bank says Australian dollar is at risk of sharp falls, but the Productivity Commission reckons we might see a 0.37% GDP boost from redirected global capital. Go figure. So, what's the play for Melbourne investors? The Monochrome ETF is a solid start, safe, regulated, and perfect for dollar cost averaging, which Revolut makes easy with recurring buys. You can grab a fraction of a Bitcoin, like 0.0001 Bitcoin, for Australian $18.36. Stick to trusted platforms like Independent Reserve or Coinbase Australia. And always track your trades for tax purposes. Looking ahead, experts see Bitcoin hitting Australian 216.167 by year end and jaw-dropping 680,167 Australian by 2030. But don't get too starry-eyed. Diversify with assets like gold, which is at $5,222 Australian per ounce, but growing slower than Bitcoin's 28.9% over 6 months. Melbourne, you are at the heart of Australia's crypto revolution, and 2025 is your year to shine. Whether you're buying through an ETF, hitting up an ATM, or just watching the charts, stay smart and stay safe. Do your research, talk to a financial advisor, and never bet more than you can lose. What do you think? Ready to join the Bitcoin party? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. Oh, and don't forget to visit us at CRYPTOLOGIC.com.au.